The Shiras Planetarium, located at Marquette Senior High School, has something for everyone. Whether you know nothing about the stars or are a space enthusiast, the planetarium has a program at least once a week that offers further exploration. They've got a new show starting up next week. TV6's Andrew LaCombe joins us this morning there with more about the facility and what the programs are. Andrew?
Hey Vicki, good morning, and good morning everyone. There's a lot happening in the science of space right now, so we're learning more about it. There's always stuff happening here at the Shiras Planetarium in Marquette. So we're joined now by the planetarium's new director, Rachel Pomeroy. Thanks for being here, Rachel. And we're going to start off with talking about what happened earlier this month with those pieces of the asteroid that fell in Russia. A lot of people have been asking questions. What do they want to know, and what are you telling them?
Certainly. Good morning. Thank you very much for having me. You're right. It has been an exciting month in the world of astronomy. We had actually two events that happened with asteroids just recently, within a day of each other. The first was unexpected, undetected. We had an asteroid that weighed 10,000 tons that entered the atmosphere over the Ural Mountains in Russia, and that caused a great shockwave. When it entered the atmosphere, it burned up and exploded, and little fragments of that have been dispersed over a huge area in Russia. And it was interesting because so many people caught it on tape. So astronomers were able to really look at those videos and determine where that came from and what its contents were, even though we didn't see it coming beforehand. And it turns out that that was completely unrelated to another event that we did predict. There was another asteroid that made a very close flyby by the Earth, but we didn't see any effects from that one, and that was well anticipated ahead of time.
Okay, and I know that you have a great partnership here with the Planetarium and the Marquette Astronomical Society, and you've got these telescopes that have caught some awesome pictures lately, also some big things happening in the space world. Do you want to tell us about those?
Certainly. Yes, here at the Shiras Planetarium we do work pretty closely with the Marquette Astronomical Society. We both have the goal of improving astronomy education in the community and giving people access to really engage with astronomy. And so one of the tools that we have for that is the fleet of telescopes that you see here. We are capable of quite a range of magnifications and resolutions. There's some interchangeable parts that allow for some really fine tuning. And one hobby that many people have taken up is astrophotography. So photography has really grown in popularity, and by extension astrophotography has too. It's really become accessible for anyone with a pretty decent digital camera and a telescope. So
okay, now Rachel's going to tell us some more about some things that are happening right now in our winter skies. So we're going to head down here to the sky chart. Now again, we're at the Shiras Planetarium this morning in Marquette. It's attached to Marquette Senior High School. There's more information about the planetarium on our website right now. That's uppermichigansource.com, so check that out as soon as we're done. But now we're going to learn about some things that you can go look for maybe tonight. I'm not sure. I didn't listen to Wesley. The skies are going to be clear.
Right, so should we have a clear sky tonight, you would have an excellent evening for stargazing. Winter is absolutely the best season to look at the stars. We actually have 8 of the 20 brightest stars visible to us in the winter skies in the northern hemisphere. So it makes for some really beautiful views. The most prominent feature appears in our southern sky. So if you look toward the south, you'll see Orion, the constellation Orion, which is the Great Hunter. And he's most easily recognizable by the 3 stars in the Hunter's belt. So looking for 3 bright stars straight in a line will lead you to Orion. Also, just to the west of Orion in the constellation of Taurus, which is right here. During this winter, we have a very bright apparent star, which is actually not a star at all. That's the planet Jupiter, and it's the only planet that's really prominent and easily seen in our winter sky right now.
All right, thanks, Rachel. Now, coming up in the next half hour, we're going to actually head down these stairs. That's where the planetarium is itself, where people sit and watch the shows that the planetarium has every month. We're going to tell you about the new show that's coming up this Monday here at the Shiras Planetarium. It's going to be every Monday night in March, so you have 4 chances to see it, and we'll be learning more about that coming up when we're back here at the Shiras Planetarium later on this morning. So now we're going to head back to the studio live in Marquette this morning. Andrew LaCombe, TV6 News.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, Andrew. Andrew. This morning, learning more about the Shiras Planetarium. They're connected to the Marquette Senior High School and have a new show starting up next week. Space is a very hot topic right now. Andrew LaCombe's at the planetarium this morning with more. Andrew?
Good morning again, Vicki, and good morning again, everyone. Yeah, the Shiras Planetarium has been in continuous operation since 1965. It's attached to Marquette Senior High School, and it's the only planetarium in a 200-mile radius, so it's a very unique facility that we're lucky to have here in Marquette that people from all across the UP come to use. Now, this star projector right behind us has been here since 1992. It's an optical star projector. They also have some digital equipment here as well, and then, of course, that big white thing you see up there is the dome where everything from these two pieces of equipment is projected, where people come every month, and schools come too, but there are public presentations every month that people come and learn more about what's happening right now in space and learn some more about outer space. And we're going to learn more about what's coming up for March. In the presentation, we're joined now by Planetarium Director Rachel Pomeroy, kind enough to be here this morning. And Rachel, so tell me what is coming up in March at the planetarium.
Good morning again. Yes, we have a great show planned for March. We're running 4 shows in March every Monday night at 7:30, and we'll start with the optical projector, and we'll project an indoor sky and give our audience a great tour of what is available at this time of year, this year in Marquette. Once we have finished our little sky tour, we'll switch over to the digital projector and view a show about NASA's IBEX mission. Now, the IBEX mission is designed to start defining where the edge of our solar system is, and that's not as straightforward as you might think, and there have been some pretty surprising results, so we'll go over that.
Okay, and I know there's been a lot of space is a hot topic right now with everything that happened. We talked about that earlier, so a lot of interest coming now. So maybe a good time to come and see what's happening. And we were saying that winter is a great time to go out and look at the sky, right?
Yes, without a doubt. This is the best season to get out and enjoy our winter skies, especially at a latitude like Marquette. So I hope that the public really takes advantage of outdoor stargazing and also the indoor programs that we offer here at Shiras.
So speaking of the indoor programs, so this equipment we said has been here since '92. It's optical, it's not digital, but you say it's one of the best around?
It certainly is, right? So there's nothing digital about this big guy behind me. Underneath is a jungle of relays and switches. Everything here is lenses and lights. No digital technology at all, but it is so stunningly beautiful, the indoor sky that this is capable of. We are so lucky to have it here, and it's truly a gem.
Okay, and now we have some more information about the planetarium and the Astronomical Society posted on our website at uppermichigansource.com. I know it's a popular place for school classrooms to come. Teachers can come here for the day. You have time in your schedule to present to classes, so it's a great resource for the entire UP. Do you enjoy when kids from all over come in here?
Absolutely. We primarily serve the Marquette Area Public School District, so a student who completes their entire educational career here in Marquette will spend many hours in the planetarium in elementary school and also high school. But schools from across the UP do take advantage of this facility by planning field trips here. It's wonderful. We presented to 30 school groups last month in addition to our public shows. So the planetarium is a great place to learn.
All right, and yeah, those public shows are a great place for anyone to learn. Again, coming up starting next Monday, there's 4 shows in March, 7:30 on Monday nights, and a lot to check out there. So Rachel, thanks so much for being here this morning and inviting us into this awesome planetarium. You're new here, the new director of the planetarium, so wish you a great future for this great facility.
Thank you very much. The experience has been wonderful so far, and thank you for inviting me on your program.
All right. Thanks, Rachel. We're going to head back to the studio now, live in Marquette this morning. Andrew LaCombe, TV6 News.